Good evening, guys. I hope you're doing great. So let's go straight to our weekly analysis. But you can see that I have NFP this week. And what we know is the market was aggressively selling, especially, I think it's the panic of tariffs or tariffs hike and stuff like that. So we'll see as they are going to actually kick in on 2nd of April, which is next week, Wednesday. So when we check tomorrow, we are just going to have CPI from Germany, not important. Interest rates from Australia on day. This is very important, but little bit it's a bit early for some, but I think it's not really aggressively early. But sometimes this economic news doesn't really have a clear or nice move. Australian interest rates, but sometimes it moves very nice, quite similar to New Zealand one. So on Wednesday we have ADP, non-farm employment change. Not really that aggressively important, but yeah, it does move the market a little bit. So unemployment claims very important, service PMI very important on Thursday, but the most important one, which is going to be employment change from Canada and employment change from the US, as we call it, NFP. So I think it's going to shake the market, but I think the focus is still on the tariffs. So I think things won't really look good until that day. So now we are on USD JPY. I like what I see here. We did talk about this, but I think the market actually reversed very nice to a point where we can say we are on our support area. I think it's very important zone here for the market to do what? To reverse from this support area. Do you see that? I think this can be a very nice bullish move going further. I hope maybe this makes sense. So let's go straight to EurUsd. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. You are welcomed. And just know that we do this almost every day. So EurUsd, we can see that it's actually playing games here. It's actually playing games. It was trying to reverse. Now it's trying to go up again. So this doesn't really look good. But we know because the dollar tends to be weaker, sometimes it just gets aggressively strong. And we see it here. So what we can do now is we have to relax a little bit just to see how this structure is going to age. Are we going to get something like that? Or maybe are we going to get something different? Because if you just chase every move, at the end of the day, this might actually give us some issues. So we also have another option to say, okay, we can focus on this. And focus on that. You can see that is another move. Or let me change that. That is something that we can have also. You can see that. But I think this horizontal structure, it also makes sense because you can see on top there. But the one that doesn't really make sense now, the one on the bottom side. But if you check also, this was also nice. So it's like the market is reversing. Now we also go higher again. So, but we'll have to actually check this one nicely. So we don't really have to rush it. We have to see what's really happening before we jump on that. GbpUsd, quite the same or quite similar. We see the market giving us, but this one I think is proper. This one is quite proper. We can see that the overall structure here, we are still on a very clear, clean, nice uptrend. So we just expecting to see the market playing around, but at the end of the day, we are still very bullish that the market can do something like this before going higher. The market can do something like that. Even here, we see that. So which means even here, we might see the market playing around. Maybe it might even reverse to the point where it reaches our support area. It's possible. So yeah, we have to check that one. So now let's go on gold. Wow, gold was and it's still flying. Tomorrow, as it's Monday, we will see if maybe it's gonna reverse. But you can see we've been on this uptrend for quite some time, guys. You can see for quite some time now, and it seems like it's not stopping anytime soon. But when you buy, obviously you have to be extra careful, because yeah, that it's actually the highest zone or the highest level. We can actually end up saying the market is overbought technically, but I think there are some serious reasons why the market is, or why gold it's starting to go up again. Tariffs is one of them, geopolitics, stuff like that. So they all push gold to go even higher. But if you missed it here, I think it's much better to get it again once it comes back for that retest. Like us, we did miss this area, so but we did not really miss this one here. So if it bounces back, we will be waiting to take that nice move from this area. But at the moment, let's just wait for it to do its thing. The overall move is still actually a very nice strong uptrend, so we're gonna continue like that. I think maybe you can try to draw something like that, but if you draw something like that now, this is going to be way too steep, and the market will just keep breaking that. So now let's go straight to the indices. Whoa, this stuff sells, guys. This stuff actually melted. I thought maybe we're gonna have a nice continuation of this bullish structures. Let me just make this. So I thought maybe the market was just wanted to push to the upside, but that effect from tariffs was still very strong. So now it seems like the market is going back to this support again to retest before going higher again, or there is a possibility for the market to break out here. There is that possibility for the market to break out. So yeah, this was a serious sell-off, and the worst one was actually on Nasdaq. The worst one, it was actually on Nasdaq. So you can see. So I was expecting to see that continuation of a buy. Guess what? The market broke out. So if we zoom closer, you can see that we were actually having a very nice structure, and even here the market tried to go a little bit higher, a little bit, by the way. That's why we had a buy pending order. Let me zoom this. Let me zoom. Yeah, something like that. So you can see that around this level, the market was trying to respect this zone. Plus, we had this support area, which made sense. So now the market boomed. The tariffs were seriously aggressive. Then we can see some serious, like more than 4 hours of a selling spree. Let's say maybe 6 hours or something like that. But at the end of the day, I think the market might reach support area, maybe before bouncing back, or anything might happen. The market might break that. But at the moment, it seems like the stock market is actually panicking. We might see it reverse after. We might see it reverse, but we will see on Tuesday if maybe the tariffs are like seriously bad. But already we can see that they're bad, because firstly, we started from this area. The first tariff topic came, then the market started to sell off. Another one came. It seems like the market is also panicking, but we will see if maybe the market will actually hold this melting structure. If this is very strong, if this sell is very strong, we will see the market going down. Even if maybe it doesn't really move like that, we might start to see the market doing something like that. And yeah, what can we do? There's nothing that we can do. So now let's zoom a little bit closer just to see. You will see. So you can see that we actually breaking out of that support. If I can just mark this for you, you can see that the market is way closer to a point where, because this is the last line, this is the last line, yes, actually the market is on an edge there. So if it breaks out, I'm thinking maybe we might start to see that sell off. I hope you see that. So at the moment, I think it's best time for us just to wait and see what it's really going to happen. Then from there, we can then act once we have a full structure or full movement. But at the moment, we can see that we are still on that uptrend, but it seems like that reversal is going to break. Now we are on the S&P 500. We also got the same thing. Very nice support structure. Just look at that. But the market actually it's respecting that. If it respects that, it's going to be fine because we will be buying at the lowest level. I'm not saying go buy, but this is something that might happen. We are on the lowest level, so it will be nice for us to look for bullish positions. But if it breaks out, obviously we will be looking for something, short positions or bearish positions. I think maybe you see that. So if you did not really subscribe yet, smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So now we are on US oil. US oil, it was trying to bounce back or to push a little bit higher, but the market seems to be trying to play around. I can see that the market seems to be trying to reverse, but the overall structure, as it still stands, we are still on this nice downtrend. The market is actually downtrending, but yes, the market might still go up to that point. Maybe we'll see it respect this area, or maybe market will break out. It's up to the market. So at the moment, let's just relax, guys. Let's just relax. Already Nasdaq has been punching us. Nasdaq has been punching us. Let's just look at that. 3% per day. Whoa, that's crazy. Because on Thursday, I think we lost like 1%, 1 point something. This is another 3. So just look at this. So it's not really looking good. But it's not surprising, because when we check our tech companies here, you can see Meta Platforms, they lost 4%. Friday, Microsoft 4%. I mean, Amazon 4%, sorry. Apple 2 point something. Nvidia at least 1.5. Tesla 3 point something. So they are actually melting. So it's not really surprising when we see Nasdaq also doing the same. So for those who want our system, signal indicator, we still continue with that 50% off. Scan that QR code if you want to get the system. Yeah, just let me know if you want something. So thank you very much. I will see you on. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Bye.